everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply in the now echo chamber. Still no word on inspection, and I think all of us in the family here and a lot of you guys out there have come to the realization that trying to do something legally is not the way to go. If you're going to do something, do it illegal, because this is the bureaucracy crap you wind up with. So anyway, we're going to get on to update 14, and I think you guys are, I'm very excited, and I know that I've changed the plan 1,500 times, but I really, really, really like this version, and you'll see why.
Okay, gang, well, I was out here packing orders today and going to show you what I'm going to show you. I just thought I'd show you the Texaco Station. I taped it off the other day and sprayed all the red on it. I have some touch-up to do to it, but I like the interior color and I like the exterior color, and the red Texaco stuff will go really good on the outside of it. So anyway, that's just a shot of that thing, and now we'll move on to what I really wanted to show you. Okay, gang. Surprise, surprise. I've been thinking again. And today, we're going to use the fancy pointer. Speaking of the fancy pointer, a guy that's a customer of ours down the street makes these pens from scratch. And he was nice enough to bring Robin one and myself one, and I use the heck out of it and love it, and I sure appreciate it. So let's get on with this. If you study this for just a second, what do you see? Well, you see the original track plan, but you also see more tracks. Well, let me show you what's going on here. If I move all the original track, there you have it. These two pieces of track were pasted from the plan into place, copied and pasted. And these two little pieces right here were copied and pasted from the original plan. And I got to thinking about it, and I was thinking, looking at it last night, and I thought, man, this was really stupid. The branch line gets some extra run room, and yet the main line, I'm stuck with this little kind of like semi-short main line. So now what we have is just beyond these two pieces of track right here, we have a 9-inch straight, a 4-inch straight, I believe, and then we have a 13 and 12 radius, a straight down the back, a loop, again 12 and 13, coming back, another 12 and 13, going back again, another 12 and 13, and then a mixture of stuff to get me back up to these pieces of track right here that were pasted on. You can see, and I'm thinking this is going to work, I'm pretty sure it's going to work. You can see here we're at 0. We go downhill to -2. Downhill to -4, around to -4, over to -4, around back to -4, and then we go up to -2, and then we go around and up to 0, which is what those tracks are again. The only problem I have, but the only thing that'll have to be done on this is, and let me get some of this back over here possibly so I can make sense, so I can show you. I'll put this under here so we can talk about it. So these two pieces of track are these two pieces of track right here. So we're basically going to eliminate this track, and you can see that I had been playing with it before. But anyway, we're going to eliminate this track all the way from there around to here. And at this point right here, we'll be back to 0. Start at 0 over here. And then we'll have this doodad down below, which will allow us a much longer run. No, I'm not putting any staging down there because there's not enough distance between tracks. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to separate the bench work. That's yet to be logistically figured. But what I'm thinking is I'll put stringers across, and I will cut the stringers before I do the upper level. So that being said, we'll just have to see how this works out. Like I said, the bench work's going to be the big kicker. I'll have to think about that a little bit. But anyway, oops, excuse me, I knocked you guys over again. What I was saying is we're going to have to eliminate all of this track right here. I went back and I moved the maintenance away track over here where this blue track is. Once I get rid of these tracks and there's nothing between here and the wall and except space, I will put the maintenance away track back over here where it was, because I will then have space to do that. That will eliminate this maintenance away track, and you can see that I will be able to put some scenery over this track. This track may have to be moved in just ever so slightly, which is an easy fix, but now if I move it back up there and overlay it at the correct location, which is about there, you can see that once I get rid of these two outside tracks, this track will be coming uphill almost to zero, but it will also be outside of this track, which will be the furthest one that direction. Okay, so there will be no interference of this track coming up over here, and of course obviously there will be no interference of the track going down the back, because my first track on top is right here. So that will be no issue getting those two tracks up the back, and then I can put scenery up over the top of that, no problem, whatever kind of scenery I want. And I think that'll work. This track, these two tracks, or these two double tracks, will be way below scenery level of actually ground zero of the yard. So, and it'll give me about almost 2 times the running length that I have on top of the layout. So trains can disappear for a little while. So that's where I'm going to leave number 14, and I hope you all guys, I hope that all of you guys and gals can see how that is going to fly. And if I move it back again, one thing I forgot to say, doing it like that, and let me try and get it where it goes here, somewhere in there, you can see that I haven't changed anything out here on the outside of the board. Nothing, none of this. In fact, I didn't do any modification at all to this fascia. And all of that will be underneath that piece of track on the south side of the shed. Still it gives me about twice as much running, and still the same amount, large amount of room in here. I love it. I absolutely love it. We'll see how it goes. I can't see, honestly, I sat here and looked at it today, and I can't see anywhere that I could make more changes to make it more efficient than it already is. So we're going to leave it at that, and thanks for watching. Okay everybody, here it is with the old main line removed and the track going underneath the yard in place and moved to the back of the shown elevations, and that's kind of how it will lay out, and I like it a lot, and I hope you guys have some suggestions or don't have any suggestions, but I like it, And I think that's the way it's gonna be if I can ever get a shed done. Thanks.
Okay, gang, hope you enjoyed update 14, and as usual, and I hope you like the plan, and as usual, thanks for watching.